Hey, my name's Byun, and if there's one thing that you should know about me personality-wise, it's that I'm a complete introvert. I know people kind of just say that they're introverted too, like all the time, but no, I'm talking like I'm afraid of answering phone calls at the age of 27 kind of introvertedness. If you ever did one of those MBTI personality tests, I'm an ISTP, which is another way of saying that you're a sociopath that is destined to live alone. Nah, I'm just joking. But if we're talking about me, I am absolutely a sociopath that it's destined to live alone. But I'm probably simplifying things too much, so let me elaborate by explaining about myself and my personality in this video. So, I am 100% Korean and was born and raised in South Korea until 15, the land of K-pop. I feel like this should have been obvious by my Korean voice. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if you look at my face and the way I dress, you would probably be able to tell that I'm Korean. But maybe I'll do a face reveal video at 100k subs. Dude, you have 2 subscribers. Oh, and English is my second language, and I'm planning on making a video on how I got to learn English in Korea. But in a nutshell, my childhood was wasted completely on learning this language. Anyways, so as a kid born in Korea, it was pretty tough for me to socialize with other people, mostly because I didn't want to socialize, but you were still shoved into a room full of other kids and was just forced to socialize. That's one thing I hated about being a Korean is that Koreans, especially young Koreans, they like grouping together a lot. In any scenario, whether you're going out to eat or hang out or go to the freaking bathroom, they always do it with company. And I always found that to be exhausting. Let's do things together today too, yay! And also the bathroom thing is just hard to understand. And because of this stupid custom of bringing your classmates to the school bathroom, I have had to stand next to people peeing in an awkward position. I guess the point is to just chat with your classmates even in the bathroom, but like, what the hell, man? This mostly happened in a Korean middle school, by the way, so it was right when people started to look pretty gross and stuff from hitting puberty and being a semi-adult, so it made the experience twice as horrendous. Yeah, that doesn't mean that I try to look at people peeing. I swear that didn't happen, at least not intentionally. Well, right now I feel that the bathroom business is obviously pretty stupid, but at the time, I wanted it to fit in pretty badly, so I followed along my friends whenever they went to the bathroom because I didn't want to feel left out. Heck yeah, toilets are my jam. Thankfully though, I'm not a weak-ass wimp like I was back then, so now when people want me to go to the bathroom with them, I'm capable of saying fuck no. That doesn't actually happen, by the way. This is only a teenager thing. But back to my personality. So one keyword that relates to my personality is loneliness. I don't feel lonely at all, and I never have in my life, like ever, which is such a great excuse to why I can never find myself a girlfriend. The last time I had a girlfriend was in university. I used to go to a Japanese university, which I'll make another follow-up video about. Sometime after graduating middle school, I decided that hanging out with friends and doing things together all the time with them is not something that I will be doing in the future. So that's when I started to just stay in my room more and play games all day. I did still play games together with my high school friends occasionally, but sometimes when I felt I needed some alone time, I would just straight up tell my friends that I kind of need time alone right now and that I want to be left alone. Now, if you were my friend from school that wanted to hang out with me, but if I told you that I need alone time, what would your honest response be? I feel like probably most of you would be able to understand it. Koreans, on the other hand, I think they have a much more difficult time understanding that entire concept of enjoying being alone. Why not spend that time with me? I will body slam you. At least that's how I felt 10 years ago. Things have changed a lot since then. But even now, in Korea, I would argue Koreans still would much rather do things together than be alone, and would stare at you if you ever visit some diner all alone without any company. Yo, that guy's eating kimchi alone. Weird. Just let me eat kimchi in peace. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. One time, I talked with a Korean girl randomly that needed to do a survey for this class, and I decided to participate. We went to a cafe nearby and started making small talk. And while we were talking, we randomly started talking about personalities. Haha, girls with their MBTIs. I shared with her the fact that I usually just spend time alone because I like it. Then her response was something along the lines of, "Oh dear, I wonder how that happened." This honestly kind of baffled me, because basically the implication is that spending time alone is a problem. I even asked her, "Oh, so you think me spending the majority of my time alone and enjoying it is some sort of problem that needs to be fixed?" And she responded with, "Well, socially it's a problem." And I think this statement, to some extent, is true, but still is definitely a problematic statement, though I can't quite put my finger on why. Because I mean, what the heck do you want me to do about it then, right? Just fix my personality? If you're trying to make the argument that I don't enjoy socializing because I'm just not used to it, and I'm not trying hard enough to go out and talk to people, you gotta realize that I was forced to socialize for my entire life, from going to school and working part-time jobs and working as an intern and stuff. Did I enjoy those experiences? Yes, I did. Meeting new people and talking to them is definitely fun, even for an extreme introvert like myself, especially if I share the same interests as them. You're a Pokemon fan? Yeah, dude. But the problem with socializing for me is that it is extremely exhausting. So telling me that I should try harder on being more social is honestly not good advice. I used to hate going to school because I had to socialize against my will. The reason why I think socializing is exhausting is because I kept pretending like I cared about all the things people had to talk about. Like back in middle school, I remember how if you didn't have many friends, that's a big L. So me as a young kid didn't want to be seen as a loser, so I would pretend like I cared about what was happening with everybody and try to hang out with them. Usually the things that middle school kids talked about were celebrity gossip and K-dramas and K-pop. So all the girls would just be like, 21 this, Big Bang that, Beast, 2 p.m., 2 a.m. These are actual K-pop idol group names, by the way. I mean, 2 p.m.? And if that wasn't enough, there was 2 fucking a.m.? The fuck? By the way, I have nothing against K-pop. I think K-pop's great. A lot of K-pop music are bangers, but come the fuck on with the names. I think 200 BC and 1100 AD are better names, not gonna lie. Shut your pie hole, you uncultured swine. So the bottom line is, I tried my best to get used to socializing, but after 27 years, I still like being alone more than anything. So when you see a person like me that says that they're a homebody and would rather stay home and not socialize, treat them how you would anybody else, with respect to their personality traits. Don't be like Korean society that treats being alone as a problem. But I probably am simplifying introverts a little here. I know that being an introvert is not just a black and white thing, and someone can be a little bit introverted. I will body slam you, society. I know some asshat in the comment section is gonna be like, maybe you should try to better yourself instead of blaming society. And also, are you suggesting that all introverts are just homebodies that stay in their rooms? Introversion is a spectrum, and it's not all just black and white, you know? So what you're doing is hasty generalization of relatively introverted people. Egad! I'm channeling my Korean energy. You were being annoying, so I turned you into a Korean, using my special Korean powers. So now you have K-pop hair and makeup on. You look gorgeous, by the way. Hey there, you wanna go to the bathroom with me? Dear God, I've created a monster. Thanks for watching. It was pretty fun venting my frustrations on YouTube, not gonna lie. I do want to say that most of these venting isn't supposed to be taken too seriously. Anyways, I have many follow-up videos that I'll be making soon, like about my childhood and my probably Korean mom, a video about my Korean mom, and maybe my ADHD thing I'm gonna make a video about. So yeah, stay tuned for those.